Hey guys, it's Modelchickny. How's all my model chicks out there? Now, here are the rules. For those of you who don't know, when I'm driving, especially if I decide to vlog when I'm on the highway, which I usually don't, I do not look at the camera. When I'm stopped at the stoplight, I look at you guys. So don't think I'm ignoring y'all. I have to drive safe. My family loves me. I love y'all too. Mwah! Anyway, I got my North Face on today. I got my Saturday gear. It is cold, guys. I mean, it's not as cold as it's been, like single digits. We got double digits today. It's a full 29 degrees. Woohoo! So I just decided I'm going to vlog a little. Sorry about the glare in the sun. I can't do anything about Mother Nature. Okay? Okay. There's a couple of things I wanted to talk to you guys. So anyway, I was oh, look at this motorcycle week or something. Look at all these motorcycles. I know y'all can't see it, but there's a bunch of motorcycles out here. And guys, when y'all see motorcycles, please give them respect. Please move out their way. Please. My son rides motorcycle. He's been riding a bike for years. Please respect the people who are on bikes or motorcycles on the highway. Please keep them safe. Okay, enough of that. Anyway, when you're merging, it's going to go down to one lane. Why are you beside me? Why? And you're behind me, but you want me to move out of your way. I don't understand. But anyway, that's why I said when I'm on the highway, I can't look at you guys. Because these people, they try cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs out here. Okay, enough of the rant. A lot of things you guys don't know about me. A lot. Some things I intend to share, some things I will not, because it's pretty private. And you know how you get fake friends? If I told y'all some of the things I have done and is doing, you get a lot of fake friends. I already been through it. No one can tell me different. I've been through it. Don't want to go through it anymore. People who just want to be your friends because of what you do or who you know. Y'all have that? I'm quite sure you do, because everybody goes through that. See, I'm about to another subject. See how I do that, y'all? Keep your circle small, especially if you're in an industry or you're in a career path that leads you to really greater things where you are connected with people. I'll put it this way, with people on a higher playing field. That's all I'll say. I put it like that. When you're connected with people who are on a higher playing field, keep your circle real small. I learned that lesson. Keep your circle real small. Tiny, tiny, teeny, tiny. And those of you, some of you will know what I'm talking about. Some of you will know. And stay on your path, guys. Don't let nobody knock you off your square. Do not let people knock you off your square, because you know how they say misery loves company? It's true. Miserable people want you to be miserable, and hurt people hurt other people. Remember that too. I'm glad you guys are along with me for the ride. It makes my ride a lot more spectacular. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, just life in general. Don't forget about people who are struggling, because life is hard, especially the federal workers, and that hit home hard. I just want you to know that. I won't go into it. You see people, help people out. Do something nice. It will make you feel better. Just one day. I mean, everybody in my channel. I don't care if you feel, well, I can't afford to buy somebody a $5 cup of coffee. If you can't do that, I'm telling you, even if you feel you're down yourself, do something good for someone, because karma is a good thing. It'll come back to you. Give somebody $2. The person behind you got $5. If you got $10 in your pocket, give somebody $2. I'm serious. That $10 will come back to you tenfold. I'm telling you. I've been there and I have done it. Pay for somebody's standing in line at McDonald's. They pay for a $5 meal for their child. Pay for it. And they don't have to know you did. It feels so good inside. I know a lot of people, when you may not believe this, but when you do something for someone else unexpectedly, it does bring a good feeling inside. And I'm trying to do better with that, because people have been getting on my nerves lately. I don't know what it is. Let me tell you all this story. On that note, this is what I was going to tell you, which I thought was the weirdest thing. I usually don't have crazy stuff happen to me, and it wasn't crazy. It was just something unexpected. I was in the supermarket. It's a supermarket I go to all the time. I mean, all the time. It's a very large supermarket, but I'm there fairly often. And I go there fairly often for lunch because they have a salad bar. And I know some people don't like salad bars. I don't tend to do open bars, but why I go there, I go as soon as they putting the food out, because I know what time they put it out. I go very early in the morning, and I always go when they're putting the food out, because the person who puts the food out knows I'm there all the time, and they're actually unwrapping and putting it. That's the only time I go to the salad bar. That's me. And the food is always fresh, and I love it. So I made my salad as usual. Wow, like I said, and they give you the free crackers, who are, you get 2 crackers in a pack, and the free little mini tiny breadsticks. Every single time I go, and this is what I just generally do. I get my salad. Sometimes I get a small salad. Sometimes I get a large salad. There's a point to this, guys. I know. Bear with me. I always take 4 crackers. So 4 packs of crackers. There's 2 crackers in each. 2 crackers in each pack. The little small crackers. So that means you have 8 crackers, because it's a fairly large salad. And I take 2 packs of breadsticks. There's 2 tiny breadsticks in each pack. So that means 4 breadsticks. Okay? Do this all the time I go. No problem. I always go to the checkout, the self-checkout, because it's quicker, and I'm on my lunch hour. I've been doing this for a long time. The self-checkout, you press salad bar, it weighs your food, you put it in the bag, and you go. This particular day, and there's always an employee in this supermarket that's standing up to the side in case anyone needs assistance with the machine acts up or something doesn't scan, and they're always there to help. But they always stand up to the side. So this particular day, I don't know. This particular day, yes, I'm putting my stuff. I was getting ready to put my salad onto the scale, and an employee that was in self-service, she came and stood behind me, which I thought was odd, because in this self-service checkout lane, there are like 8 machines to check out. So I'm like, why is she standing behind me? But in my mind, I'm not thinking anything. She stood up right directly behind me, and she's looking at what I'm pressing. Now, when you do the salad bar, there's only 2 things you can press: small salad or large salad. That's the only choices you have, and it weighs it. So I pressed small salad, because that's what I had. I had a small salad. So I paid for it, and as I'm putting my crackers, the crackers and the breadsticks was the last thing I was putting into my bag. I'm putting it into my bag, minding my business. This woman says to me, she said, it said just like this, "Excuse me, miss." So I said, yes. Mind you, I had my work badge, all that. And I'm real special with my work bag, if you know what I mean. But anyway, she said, "Excuse me, miss," with a tone. So I'm like, yes. "You're only allowed 2 packs of crackers." So I said, "Excuse me?" So she said, "You're only allowed 2 packs of crackers. You have 4," or whatever she said. No, she didn't say you have 4. She said, "You have more than 2. I am going to let you take the crackers today, but please don't come back and take more. I'm going to let you go this time, but the next time, make sure you only take 2 packs of crackers." I was like, now there's people all in the store in the self-checkout lane. Every lane was full with people. I looked at this woman. I mean, she caught me good, because I was on lunch. I was in a rush to get back to work. I was like, what? So my only thought process was, I said to her, I didn't see any signage, and I have never seen any signage at the salad bar stating that you could only take 2 packs of crackers. Is there a sign up? "Ma'am, you're only allowed 2 packs. I said, okay, I'm going to get her. So I was like, no. And when I get into things where people are trying to push my buttons, I think of my kids right away. I have to. I snap back to reality. I think of my kids, because I have a temper. Some of you don't know that. I could go off like that. So I had to remember my choice. What was she talking to? But anyway, this is a huge supermarket, a chain. So that's why I'm like, 2 crackers at the salad bar. I've never heard of such a thing. But anyway, so I just said to her, I said, well, I didn't see any signage. Goodbye. See you tomorrow. So I left. And it was bothering me. So I went to work. I said, no, this ain't going. I just didn't like the way she said it to me. She talked to me like I was 2. And she said it loud. That was another thing. So, of course, after a couple of hours, I decided, let me call the store. At first, I was going to call corporate. I wasn't even going to call the store and let them know. But I tend to try to follow protocol. So I said, let me call the store manager. So I called. I asked to speak to the store manager. It took a minute for him to answer the phone. He answered the phone. He told me who he was. He told me his name. I answered his name. I told him who he was. So I started telling him the story about the crackers. This manager was livid. He said, my employee did what? I said, she stood behind me, and after I checked out, she told me I was only allowed 2 crackers. He said, this was his word, he said, she harassed you about some freaking, this is exactly how he said it. He said, my employee harassed you about some freaking crackers? Crackers? Are you kidding me? He said, how dare she? He said, I would never allow that in my store, ma'am. I am so sorry she did that to you. She is not the cracker police. I was dying. He said, my employees, they are clerks. Not to belittle anyone. He said, she's a clerk. She is not in charge. She's not a supervisor. She had no right to tell you how many crackers you are allowed from this salad bar. There is no signage on the salad bar about how many crackers you could take. If we have a bowl of crackers and you want to take the whole bowl, that's your business. They come with the salad. I said, thank you very much, Mr. Man. He gave me his name. He gave me his personal phone number. He said, if you ever have any issues when you come to my supermarket, he said, you let me know. Because I did I told him straight up, I said, you know what, I wasn't going to call you at first. I was going to directly just call corporate. Because I know with corporate, they would have gave me a gift. I know they would have did something. But I was like, I try to give people a chance. I said, he was pissed. He was like, I am so sorry. He said, when you come in the store, you ask for me. Anytime you come in here, you ask for me. Any of my employees give you any kind of issue, you let me know. So when I went back the next day, and I that made me feel better. I was like, at least he know, and at least I wasn't doing anything incorrect, which I knew I was. But I'm like, how dare she? So anytime people are treated, you're in someone's establishment and they're not treating you the way you think you should be treated, always call that store, people. Don't let it go, because if I let that go, they'll do it to the next person. And they're going to do it to the wrong person. They're going to catch somebody wrong, and there's going to be some issues. But anyway, so it's important. You might say, well, that's just something little. No, it's important, because that little thing could become a big thing, because I could have made it a big thing, because this is a supermarket chain that I could have got some coins from. But I chose to do it the right way. I did. But anyway, so when I went the next day, old girl was not there. Now, I know she works there every day. I've been going in long enough, and I see she wasn't there. It was somebody different at the checkout line. So I said, so he actually did do something. I appreciate that. I don't know if she's on punishment for a week. I don't care. But he did something. She is no longer at the self-checkout or near the salad bar. And I got as many crackers as I wanted to, which I was going to do anyway. It is what it is. But thanks for listening to my story, guys. I just had to share it with you. Treat people nice. And that's something I'm working on with me to do all the time, because I could be something else. Be nice to people. Be nice. Treat people nice. It don't matter what they look like, what skin they come in. Be nice to people. And sometimes that can be extremely hard, because some people are just so nasty out here. There are very, very people out here that are nasty, and they just, no matter what you do, try to be nice. So I just smile. Hey, have a good day. Be nasty, be nice. But anyway, guys, I think that's it. I'm almost where I'm supposed to be. I'm about 20 minutes out, but I'm going to let you guys go, because this part of my travel, the traffic is real. I think that was crazy. The traffic is real congested, because I'm getting closer to the stadium. And I really enjoyed talking to you guys. And I don't know how many of you all left, because they're like, man, Model Chick going off today. She's running her mouth. Yes, I'm running my mouth on this beautiful Saturday. It was really, really fun talking to you guys. I really thank you guys for listening. I know I was rambling. Some of the stuff made sense, some of it doesn't. But for those of you who stayed till, and please leave me a comment below. And I know how to be extremely serious and extremely professional. I know how to do that, guys. So that's why, because I do have to do that a lot. But that's why when I get on my channel, I'm really free and try to be mean. I'm off that professional level, and I mix up my words, and I don't use the proper grammar and the proper English and all that, because I'm having fun. I don't care. Okay. But anyway, guys, it was really nice for you guys to hang out with me. I really appreciate each and every one of you guys. And to all my model chicks out there, guys, be kind to one another, and always, always, always remember, guys, you gotta stay strong. See you next video. Bye-bye.